What's up, my friends? Chris back again, and today we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem from 2023. It's directed by Jeff Rowe and written by Seth Rogen. Now, I saw this yesterday with my kids because they wanted to go see it. I personally really had no interest in seeing it because from the trailers it didn't look like it was the Ninja Turtles that I grew up with since I was, about 5 years old. And I wasn't wrong. This ain't your daddy's Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean? This is a very contemporary, very modern telling of the Ninja Turtles, and it's not even the Ninja Turtle story. We normally get our Ninja Turtle story. It's got Shredder, Krang, a little bit of Dimension X, and even if it doesn't have Dimension X and Krang, it still has Shredder and the Foot Clan, and maybe a smattering of other mutants. This had nothing to do with the Ninja Turtles that we all grew up with. Okay, for today's kids, it's incredibly it speaks to them. You know what I mean? It's got, because the Turtles are teenagers. They're more teenagers than Ninja in this, and that's a little disappointing for me. Also, the way that they learn martial arts is just asinine and ridiculous. I thought that was stupid, just like I thought it was stupid how they learned martial arts in the Michael Bay films. You're not going to be a proficient, stealthy ninja assassin type person if you're learning martial arts from Jackie Chan movies and martial arts pamphlets. So, really, this just, it was a kid's movie. It was for them, by far. It was for today's generation of kids. But what I really didn't like was that it didn't contain the essence of the Ninja Turtles. Okay, so the story is, like every Ninja Turtle story, ooze, turtles turn into turtles. Master Splinter is a rat, of course, but in this one he's more of a hip-hop, urban rat who is racist against humans. He's afraid of them. He hates humans. The turtles want to mingle with humans, and that's like forbidden. So there's that, which I think is kind of stupid. He teaches since he's racist against humans and he wants to protect the turtles from humans, he teaches them kung fu with Jackie Chan movies and pamphlets on martial arts. He's not, from Japan. He's not a martial arts master himself, and that just kind of turned me off. Another thing that I didn't particularly care for was that there was no, the antagonist was just, I don't know, he was very hip-hop. He was very, he wasn't even an actual character that we've known, because normally, I don't really want to spoil anything for you guys, but the only Fly we've ever known is Baxter Stockman. And this ain't him. That's all I'm saying. Now, the things that I did like were the animation. I thought the animation was crisp. It was very pretty. The soundtrack was good 90s hip-hop music. And I liked all that. I thought the animation was awesome. I thought that the score was awesome. It was just the story and the way that it was delivered that I found so contrived and pretentious almost. It was very like, well, we know that you want Ninja Turtles, but we're going to give you these things that aren't really ninjas. Let's just face it. They bumble their way through combat like stupid teenagers. I mean, they're teenagers. Okay, I get that. They're supposed to be kids. They're supposed to be teenagers. But at the same time, they've been trained since they were tiny, tiny children to be ninjas. And so when they get into fights, they're like tripping over stuff and, Mickey Mousing it up, where they're not actually doing any kind of fighting. They win by happenstance, not because of their skill. And to me, that is stupid. That is not what the Ninja Turtles do. They got to be like Batman. That's pretty much how they're portrayed, in every other iteration of the Ninja Turtles. But, it wasn't for me. It just wasn't. I didn't particularly care for it. But there were a few things that I did like. I'm hoping that if they make a sequel, there will be something that resembles more of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story that, echoes the past, I guess. And I'm sure people are going to hate what I say, that y'all aren't going to like the fact that I didn't like it, that I thought that it was contrived and superfluous, it's stupid. It really was. It was a stupid attempt at recreating nostalgia. And I'm really kind of upset at Seth Rogen, who's like, I'm a permanent teenager, I know what I'm talking about. No, Seth, you're a goon for the movie industry, and they told you what to make, so you had to make what they told you, and it sucked. It just sucked, bro. But, guys, to each their own. I took my kids and they loved it. My youngest, he was glued to the screen. He watched the whole movie. He even held his bathroom time until the very end. He was like suffering through it, and I was very proud of him. But he liked it a lot. That just speaks to how much it engages the kids nowadays, or it engaged my kid anyway. And my other son, my oldest son, my 12-year-old, he really liked it. He thought it was good. But just me being the old, crotchety, jaded man, it wasn't my Ninja Turtles. It wasn't the Ninja Turtles that I enjoyed watching as a kid or even as a young adult, just wasn't for me. I'd give it probably 2.5 out of 5 stars because, again, the animation was good, score was excellent, just the story sucked. But anyway, guys, if you want to get connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 content, head over to Facebook and look up the Cinema Dolce group, join us, participate in some discussions and all that good stuff. And as always, if you keep watching them, my friends, I'm going to keep making them. God bless and peace out.